Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Right here you see they're taking Joe Bowden out on the stretcher. Cowboy got stepped right in the middle of by a bull, and it wasn't just a step, it was a jab, wasn't it?
Well, that bull is huge, and he's taking a ride that no bull rider wants to take out of the arena. If we get a word, we'll relay it to all of our friends in Bull Riding TV, but right now, batter up.
Carl Hinshaw, Las Vegas, Nevada, Cowboy. We're going to see what happens here. He's going to try and light up the night. Again, we're in an outdoor venue, and you're going to watch as the sun sets in the mountains this afternoon, and the Cowboys are going to see if they can ride this one. Let's take it to Carl Hinshaw.
All right, buddy, let's do it. Viva Las Vegas. Neon's, Nylon's in trouble. Pulls for his wrap, and I'm going to tell you, Mike, he had 7 and 8 in Hurricane, and this is even shorter. What's going on with my buddy Carl Hinshaw?
He is going the wrong way to get any prize money, that is for sure. And again, remember the Cowboys here in bull riding, every one of them pays an entry fee. They're not going to take home a paycheck if they're not successful. This is a Cowboy who 2 events in a row is showing up, and he's put some money into the bank, and he doesn't get any return on his investment.
Well, you said it, buddy. It's not about efforts, it's about results.
Pro Rodeo Online buck and shooting, Brayden, Buchanon, Venice, Utah Cowboy, and the bull they call Unicorn.
College Cowboy. And you said this unicorn was all that in a bag of potato chips. You called it right. We have finally got one that's going to go the distance. Bull slows down just a little bit at the end. Mike, he didn't know how to act. The bull was on for 7.5 seconds. He said, what is this all about?
He was a little bit surprised that this Cowboy had stayed there quite that time because, you know, usually them bulls get about 2 or 3 corners in there. And again, you watch the athleticism of this bull. He slings the head, and then it's the hard whip in the back end, and he slings the head, and it's the whip again. This bull was just taken back by somebody being able to sit there and take that step for step.
Well, it was either that or he was upset because he lost one of his horns, and his tail was about half as long as it should be.
There you go. And so here we go with our next Cowboy, Nathan Martinez, Vanderwagon, New Mexico, and Wolf White of the Diamond G-string. Here's a Cowboy who gets out way too early, going back to that Brayden Buchanan bull. We had 80 points on that ride.
From 80 points to 0 and 3.6 on the judges' stopwatch. Cowboy just gets on the end of his arm, way over on the rib cage, hits the ground early. We're going to have to look for a better time next time as we go to Bull Riding TV.
Now, Roger, I know you're a long ways from home, all the way from Georgia here to the Beehive State, but we're going to tell you about the bull riders from Utah, Elliott's. They're another one of them families that can ride bulls. Tag Elliott, an elder brother, Zach Elliott, a younger brother, Thatcher, Utah Cowboy. These guys can ride bulls, and we're going to see, just like the Coles that we've already seen, and Sonny Murphy and the Woolseys and those boys, they got a lot of good training ground. Right here, some good bulls to get aboard. Watch, here's this Cowboy's going to see if he can get one rode. Zach's turned the corner and making it look like an easy walk through the park. He's going to have himself a qualified effort.
Well, he's there for 8, and like you said, I may be a long way from home, but this guy and his family, I've seen him at the National Circuit Finals, whether it is Ogden, Vernal, Kennewick, Washington, been there, done that, got the T-shirt and the belt buckle. Bull makes a really nice move there, walks on his front end just a little bit. Cowboy said he would not be denied, and it looks like the scores are on the way.
And that's where you see where them bull riders are watching the front shoulders of them bulls, not watching that head. It faked him right out, and it took him right out of this one. We're going to put 76 points on the board for Zach Elliott. We're going to be one of those Cowboys that we're hunting the short round. In just a few moments, we'll find out who those Cowboys will be, but we'll keep working through the good Cowboys, and the talent Alex Dudley is one of those.
National Circuit champion. This Cowboy is all of that as well, but he did not win a new truck riding bulls for 2.3 seconds. This thing fell apart like a bad dream.
I'll tell you what, things have gone south for Alex Dudley. We go back to our event in Hurricane. He had a good start down there, and right there, he turns that corner. That bull just flat bucked him right off, though.
Well, he got over on the side, and the bull does that little bit of a shake there, Cowboy, on the end of his arm, and it just hipped him off. I mean, it was one of those things to where nothing went right, and he just fell off.
Should have been easy for a Cowboy like Alex Dudley to recover from, but he doesn't do that. Crusher, rental and sales buck and shoot, and our next Cowboy, Leray Winward. He wants to be the Cowboy who comes out of the event here this afternoon with a lot of money. So as we take you to the Idaho, the gem state town, let's see if he's got his lucky charm on him today. A rabbit foot, maybe a 4-leaf clover. He's going to need something if he's going to get past this Somba roll bowl.
Well, you bragged on him in Hurricane, and he was all of that and more. This bull is a dandy. If he's gold, he's solid. If he's steel, he's tough and twisted. He's big. He's full of action. The Cowboy is trying to make it count, and just about 6.5 seconds, he gets up with a handful of dust, throws it down on the ground, and says, shucks.
Darn, that was one of those Cowboys, one of only 4 that made qualified rides, 2 of them in Hurricane. and he gets bucked off this afternoon, so he's a little disappointed. But again, you watch this bull. He rolls that belly. He's got a lot of change of direction, and the Cowboy's got to be at the top of his game if he's going to make a ride.
Well, you know, you talked about him in Hurricane. When you go 2 and 3 years without ever getting twisted, he is a great bull. Cowboy had a wonderful opportunity to take the lead here tonight.
One of our gladiators of the bull riding event is this Cowboy right here that slides on this afternoon. Midway, Utah's Ryland Wright, and he's got a good bucking bull.
Well, you know, Midway is a beautiful place nestled in them Wasatch Mountains. Cowboy is young, and he is a wolf. What do you say, buddy? If you want the apples, you got to shake the tree. We have seen 80 points on the leaderboard. You know what you got to do. You know where you got to be. Get in this bull's area code and get you some cha-ching. Tundra opens up. Big bull. Cowboy gapes wide open, jumps right to the front. Go to the front end. Go to the front end. Your tap, Big Daddy. We're going to make some money.
Yeah, chopping him on the outside there. He's going to gather all the points that he can, and Ryland Wright's that kind of cowboy. We talk about the big bull riding talents that come out of the Beehive State. That's because of great young cowboys and great potential to earn money. Ryland Wright is one of those with a big future in bull riding. 84 points on the board. He goes to number 1.
Well, Mike, you know, we talked about it before we got underway. A past PCBRA bull riding champion. He shows us true championship form. 84 points for a cowboy that comes from a family of contestants that can do the deal. Wilderness Circuit, Beehive Cowboy, cha-ching, baby, 84 points.
Making it look easy. Now we go back to that long, tall drink of water. Kent Ashworth, former reserve champion of the PCBRA events. Let's see what happens here as he slides in on the one they call Lizards. Some creature comfort right here as he finds the middle of this one, and he's turning the corner and making it look easy. Just suck them legs around this one. Can't make it work. Wow, look at him chop on him.
You know, it happens every single time. We've seen a cowboy put 84 points on a bull, then this man says, hey, I can do that too. It's contagious. Victory is contagious. As 80 points comes up, victory is the bread that never goes stale. We just put 2 in a row on the books. Can we go for 3?
Would you look at the legs on that kid? He can almost wrap them around the bottom side and tie them together.
He's tall, brother.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. Chad Cole, we've got to see this cowboy in the past, and he's one of those that can ride some good bulls. Diamond G bucking bull, let's see what happens, Roger.
Family of contestants. Let's see it happen again. Can we go 3 for 3? CC Ryder, Chad Cole. Pack your suitcase. Let's make an 8-second trip, cowboy. Everybody wants to see you do it here at the Iron Mission Classic. Cedar City is the place. 8 seconds at a time. Hide, hump, hooves, and horns, and we're going to do it.
Yeah, looky here. Cowboy, he's got himself 8 seconds. We watch our bullfighter step in there and turn this one away. And again, Moses and Felker and Christensen all in there working good cowboy protection this day. And this cowboy gets out of there, and he's going to have himself a score, 74 points for his efforts. Not a bad effort for Chad Cole.
When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. Hey, buddy, Michael, we're cooking. We're 3 for 3. We've seen an 84 and 80, a 74. Let's do it again. Let's get another one twisted.
Yeah, we're on a roll right here. We're going to take you to another good cowboy, Spanish Fork, Utah's Coleton Belliston. He's drawn one they call Curly Bob.
That's cute, Curly Bob.
Yeah, look at that curly hair on the top of his head. Do you think he gets a perm?
I don't know. I think that's all natural. Just put a little hair dryer on it and everything will be groovy.
All right, let's see what happens as Coleton Belliston. He gets in there, slid up on that bull rope. We're about to crank her open here, Roger.
Textbook, buddy. We need another one. Can we be 4 for 4? It is 84 leading the pack with a pair of 80s. Curly Bob's got a bad congeniality problem, it appears, as our cowboy slides up. Pop-up's the place. Bull rolls out. This cowboy's got his wagon loaded. This son of a gun bucks. Back in coming around. You better get up and move.
Ooh, it looks like he might have got stepped on too. If not, he's acting like he got stepped on, and he's got the wind knocked out of him. He's just trying to stay up there. Coleton Belliston a little worse for the wear. He'll lay down there, but I'm sure it's just knocked the breath out of him.
All this air, and he can't get any of it in. This bull's got a lot of shuck, a lot of juke. His shoulders go one way, his bull goes, his back end goes the other. I'm telling you, that old bull right there, if he was 500 or 600 pounds bigger, he may be unrideable. That is a rank little dude.
Yeah, and he watches. He comes around there. He steps right in the middle of that cowboy, stepping right there. Ooh, and that's why they wear those protective vests, flak vests, to keep them cowboys from getting broken ribs or any other kinds of injuries. Well, ladies and gentlemen, things are just getting heated up here at the Iron Mission Classic. We're going to be back with some more great bull riding. Don't go far away.